What's up, everybody? Gerard here with our 3T Podcast official YouTube channel. The Raw and Smackdown quick take reviews are here on YouTube now. So the good, the bad, and the ugly of this week's episodes of Raw and Smackdown. We're going to jump right into it with Monday Night Raw's post Shake, Shake, Shake It Up episode. The ugly, Alicia Fox, Becky Lynch. Do not watch this match. It was horrible and botch-filled. We're going to go, I'm just skipping past that after that point. Bad. I didn't agree with some of the wins decisions that they did. Cesaro didn't need the wins. Cedric Alexander needed it. You could have had him do more of an Ali thing where he's establishing himself as a contender quickly on the show. And then Ricochet losing to Robert Roode, a.k.a. The Stash. Didn't agree with that. Roode could have fought someone else lower on the card to establish his new gimmick. Ricochet could fall into Neville pre-205 Live, and I hope they don't do that. The good, both triple threat matches were very enjoyable. AJ won. I would go back and check that one out if I was you guys. It was against Joe and Ray. As always, with 3 great performers like that, you got to expect it to be really good. Miz, McIntyre, and Corbin, while I wouldn't recommend going back and watching it back, it was still a very decent match. Corbin won his, and AJ won his, obviously. AJ beats Corbin in the main event. Didn't agree with that. Applebee's manager, as he's known on our Instagram accounts, should have won. When you retire Angle, they should have built that momentum going forward to make him a Universal title contender, even if it's for only a month or two, on a B show like Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank's all about the ladder matches, not as much the title matches. So AJ and Rollins is taking a back seat to that no matter what. You could have had AJ go into SummerSlam against Rollins in a bigger spotlight. I think it would have been a lot better. 5.5 stars for this episode of Raw. Very average at best. My attention was on and off throughout the episode, and it kind of was expected when you finalize an episode of Raw 4 minutes, yes, 4 minutes before it goes live on air. Going to go right into SmackDown's live now with the post Shake, Shake, Shake It Up episode. The ugly, once again, Becky Lynch. They're over-centralizing her on the microphone, and it shows. And she's not very good on the mic. She's never been good on the mic. She's much better in short little drips and drabs and Twitter and all these other things. Just to keep her character fresh. When you give her a mic and you say cut a promo for X amount of time, it doesn't come off good. She said Charlotte's on a bad winning streak, which doesn't make any sense at all. Obviously, she meant bad losing streak, but it still doesn't make any sense once it's already said. And they're milking this Charlotte and Becky thing to the bone. They do it all the time on SmackDown. They did it with Shinsuke and AJ, and they did it with, obviously, AJ and Joe last year, where they did it to the point where people don't even want to watch it anymore. Charlotte's probably winning the belt at Money in the Bank anyway, so hopefully that means they're done. They're separated after that, but we'll see. The bad, the Iconics loss. They look incredibly weak as champions. They're not even beating tag teams that are thrown together. They're not winning singles matches. They could have had Kyrie fight Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose while keeping the tag team champions at ringside or something. That probably would have been what I would have done. I think even as a heel team, they need to win, even cheating, to keep their wins going. Because at least they're winning, right? And they're the champions and they cheat. Not losing to everybody and looking like they don't belong with the titles. Obviously, some good things on SmackDown. There was about 3 things that really caught my eye. Obviously, Andrade Finn. I think this has potential to be a very good, possibly 2 out of 3 falls match was what I would go with it. Obviously, I'm a big Elias mark, so Elias getting featured heavy on a show. Yes, please. I think he'll be WWE champion at some point in 2019. Maybe sooner rather than later. Maybe Money in the Bank winner right there. The ending of what SmackDown was Nakamura versus Kofi, 2 of my favorite guys on the roster. And they delivered a pretty good match. I think maybe if they would have gotten more time, it would have been better. I love Nakamura's new snap German suplex he does. Very cool addition to the moveset. It went to a no contest DQ. Rusev obviously jumped in, attacked Kofi, then Woods and the Big O, well, the artist formerly known as Big O, attacked Rusev. Obviously, Nakamura then took Woods out ringside. Nakamura came in to attack Owens. Kofi, being the consummate good guy, pushed Owens out of the way, dodged Nakamura, then took him out. Surprisingly, or as expected, a lot of people on Instagram have been saying they were predicting this to happen. Kevin Owens turned heel. I think, once again, it's a little bit rushed. It makes sense, but it's rushed. But that explains the lack of heels on the roster. I mean, Daniel Bryan's hurt. He needs another title contender. Kevin Owens could easily slot into any role you want him in. Personally, I would have had Orton versus Kofi going into Money in the Bank. But we'll see where that goes. I don't think Owens is going to win the belt from Kofi. I think Kofi's going to have a little bit longer of a reign. But obviously, it was a very average episode other than that. About a 6 out of 10 for me. So both shows, delivered an average show at best. I think there's not really a direction on either show post-shakeup. And I hope in the coming weeks that changes. Now, that's it for our first Raw and SmackDown quick takes. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have links below for our social medias if you want to follow us. And thank you for watching. And that's all from the 3T crew.